Hello everybody, it is Demon here. You're listening to Ashen Squirrel Saga, Episode 8. Hi. Hey, Ben.
Hello.
What were we doing last time?
Well, last time we left our I don't know, adventurers. They were in the sewers. They had met Yurgildesh, a crazy dwarf alchemist, and he sent them after a enormous rat because that was his terms for leading them to the secret library.
I believe we came up to this rat and Kai said, hello.
Yes. Yep. So, as Kai says, hello, the enormous rat takes off down the tunnel. And here's your choice. You can pursue or you can not pursue.
So, Dirk, you think that's the rat we're after?
Didn't tell you.
I was honestly expecting something bigger.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to start walking down the tunnel.
Okay,
I'm not like pursuing, just walking down.
Okay, I want you both to make a perception check.
Where's my dice?
Hey, we actually took the right one.
Uh-oh. 8, 6, math, 12, 14.
Okay, 14,
27.
27. Okay. Kai, you see nothing. Dirk, you see a small hole off to the right.
How close is he to me?
I don't know, how close are you to Dirk?
How big is this tunnel?
It's probably 2 feet wide.
2 feet wide?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm probably just in front of him with a light.
Yeah. And essentially the rat ran down the larger such tunnel, and off to the right is just a smaller 2-foot tunnel.
Oh, the little tunnel's 2 feet.
Yes, the little tunnel's 2 feet, the big one is not. It's a bigger tunnel. Essentially the rat just kind of took down.
That way we can at least see what are next.
Goodbye, that old DM map thing.
You don't have to. You can
No, I
use
can't.
that.
It's all around here.
I'll get a red one of these.
Okay. This will be the rat.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take a red one of these.
Well, I figure I'm in black.
I figure I'm red. And blue, green, and white don't fit the color scheme.
Okay.
Okay,
So off to, the tunnel is going down essentially this way. And the rat has taken off that way. To your right, there is a tunnel right here.
Dirk notices this, not me.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hmm.
There's a hole. Right over there. I point in a direction.
Yes, that is a hole.
What's inside of it?
I look in the hole, and then I use the dancing lights to dance the lights down the hole. Let's see.
Okay. It goes down about 15 feet, and as the dancing lights come into a little bit larger area in there, you can kind of see some glinting. Something glints in the distance over there.
So,
There's something shiny down there.
Is this big enough for a person to fit through, or is it too small?
You might be able to fit. I mean, how wide is... Could you get through a 2-foot...
No, because even humans, I think ours is slightly over 2 feet from our shoulders. So even if we try to scrunch up, it would be very uncomfortable.
Okay.
have a bomb, put it in there.
It's too bad this sorcerer person doesn't have mage hand. Let me check my cantrips.
Okay.
Or all my spells. Negative. I got nothing.
Okay.
Nothing's gonna get Kai down this hole. Except for like a whole lot of pushing from behind.
So it's all about 2 feet all the way through.
Yeah, and after the beginning of the wall, which is would be more of brick, there is probably a bit of dirt and whatnot. It looks like you might think of it as the rat's nest had tunneled into that section.
Okay. Big rat's nest. Shiny stuff we
Yes.
can't get. I hate it when you're playing a game and you come to a locked chest in the very beginning and you don't have a high enough lock skill. You have to come back to this later.
I always forget about that.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
So, can I crowbar and try to bust it open so I could fit?
You could attempt that, I would think.
What would you put that to?
Just, yeah, well, you have a...
Oh, he's those guys.
Use your dig skill.
I don't have a dig skill.
Here, let me try. Strength check.
Yeah, I guess a strength check. Or a dex check. I don't know.
That's an 8.
Dex check then?
Yeah.
Alright. That is no.
Nope.
Dexterity does not work on the bricks.
I'm really quick around them, but yeah.
Alright, well, let's stop playing with the tunnel and just head down the one that we fit through.
The sound of the enormous rat, seems to be getting fainter.
Alright, I'm going to stealth my way behind it.
Okay.
28.
Alright. You start walking slower and try not to make noise and whatnot.
I'll stay behind him so that I'm not illuminating him.
Okay. Perception check.
Mine's way over 20, so.
Okay.
15.
Alright. You've completely lost the sounds of the rat. You can barely hear the rat.
Alright.
Maybe I should say Kai barely has lost the sounds of the rat. Dirk, you can still barely hear the sounds of the rat running down this tunnel.
Oh yeah, because this is an audio podcast and nobody can see you point.
Right. So you're slowly losing him as you slowly go along the tunnel.
Could I try to do acrobatics to try to move faster through the tunnels?
You can move faster. Or we could also start a skill challenge. That might make more sense, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Okay.
The one time one of my characters can actually do the skill challenge.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what is our goal for this skill challenge?
To try to catch up probably to the
You need
rat.
to catch up to the rat. Because Gurgledesh has told you that he wanted you to destroy the rat, right?
The rat, and we found a rat-like creature.
Get rid of it or something, yeah.
So, Kai's not 100% sure this is what they're after.
Okay.
So he's not exactly like, oh, we gotta go get that thing. Otherwise, I would have just shot it.
Alright. Skill challenge to catch up to the rat.
Alright.
You
Roll
need
initiatives.
3 successes and 4 failures.
Roll initiatives, huh?
Okay.
18.
Oh, 14. You got an 18?
Yeah.
That's good, because I don't know what we're doing. Kai doesn't know what we're doing.
Okay. Max, you can go first then.
Alright, so I'm probably just going to use perception to see the best, clearest, fastest route without debris or anything.
Okay. That sounds good.
28.
Okay. One success. As you start realizing that you need to catch this, or you probably think you need to catch this rat. We're not going to go with the probablys or not because that would give everything away. You decide to go much faster, and then as you look down the tunnels, you think, okay, if we stick to this side, it's less water, so you don't have to trudge water. You don't have to trudge through it, and you advance. Okay.
Hey, where are you going?
5.
Alright, well, he's taking off, so I guess I gotta catch up. I can intimidate the water out of my way.
Well, you could always use Intimidate to make a yell and hopefully scare the rat into silliness.
Or at least make it turn around and look like, what was that?
Essentially, yeah, you could do that too. Because, what happens when a cat catches a mouse? It releases the endorphins and it goes silly.
So, the issue, and the reason why he has to use his perception so well to find a thing is because it's very dark in here.
Mm-hmm.
I will use Arcana
Okay.
to throw out this dancing light thing straight ahead and illuminate the hallway really nicely so that it's becomes you ever played Mirror's Edge? Where everything's kind of white and whatnot, but the parts you gotta hit a red and outline and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Alright. That's fine.
That is a nat 20, my friend.
Okay. You think, it's kind of dark. It'd be a lot easier to run even quicker and find our way. Make sure there's no pitfalls that you can see. So you cast your spell, it illuminates, and as you go, the dancing lights will follow you. It illuminates the tunnel very well. Another success. Congratulations.
Alright.
Back to you, Dirk.
The problem with having skills is you actually have to think about which one to use.
Yeah.
This might be not the best one, but it makes kind of sense what we're doing. Can I use knowledge of local to event what makes more sense where it's going down under the sewers by the lay of the land?
You guys have kind of wandered around a bit. I'm not sure. Is that more of just the hearsay of people?
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that?
Do you have dungeoneering instead? Or
Yeah, I do.
Would that be a viable?
Yeah, I would. I can use knowledge dungeoneering to say that I've seen this type of tunnel before.
Yeah.
And I think I know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That would be a 14.
Okay.
First failure, huh?
First failure. Yep.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Okay.
9, 10, 11.
They're like, okay,
Oh, sure.
if we come up here, there'll be a turn to this way, you think, and we should be able to just follow that turn and catch the rat. But as you come up to an area you think is only a turn, there is a split.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
good luck, my friend.
Can I intimidate the split?
No.
If you got perception, you can use that now, because the last one I didn't use.
That's all I got. Unless I can bluff the split. Can I just pick away and bluff that I know where I'm going?
Well, I suppose you could do that too, but you could also use bluff to maybe make a noise down one end of a tunnel, so the rat thinks that you're going that way instead of towards it.
I will do that. Can I use ghost sound to up this bluff?
Or
would that have to be an arcana?
That might have to be an arcana.
So I'll pick up a rock and chuck it down the thing as a bluff.
Yeah.
Whatever math is. That's a 20.
Okay. You succeed. As you throw this rock down the one tunnel to the left, the rat thinks that it has lost you and emerges from the second tunnel. And there he is.
Okay. Do we do our success stuff? Ooh, okay.
You have succeeded in your skill challenge.
Is it also a surprise round? Because, oh, there he is.
Yes. It is a surprise round. You can
Okay.
take in shots at it, and then roll initiative.
Can I say something before we do any of that?
Yep.
Go ahead.
To Kai, I'm thinking, what if this is not the one we're looking for? What if it's going to lead us to its nest? So if we can stealthily follow it all the way to its nest and see where it is, maybe there's more, or maybe there's even a bigger one.
Okay.
It's up to you if you want to kill this one.
I stop with the reading of the spell towards that side.
Okay.
I move towards the left tunnel, and I cast Dancing Light to go down there. So the little bit of light that was following us just keeps going down and fade off into darkness. That way it actually still looks like we're going that way, instead of just the sound.
Okay, so you guys are going to take your surprise round to hide.
Basically.
Okay. Stealth checks.
Oh shit. Oh, dexterity. That's a 0.
5.
Okay, so it sees you, Kai.
He can't see me.
It doesn't see you.
You got your, you can't see me, you can't see me.
Yeah. If I can't see it, it can't see me.
Okay, so, and then turns to you and is going to attack.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Me too?
Yep. You're hidden though, so
24.
a nat crit on initiative.
That's sad. 13.
I'm hiding and I'm ready.
Oh, you are super ready and you just wasted a crit.
I can't help it.
Okay.
It's a 1 in 20 chance. It's not like they're stored in the back. I'm gonna use a crit at this time.
Okay, what was your Dirk initiative?
13.
No, that was
Dirk.
24.
Oh, I'm sorry.
24. Kai?
13.
Okay. Rat. Okay.
Give me a second, I'll save. Okay.
Alright. Dirk goes first. Essentially, the rat turns to you and starts coming at you menacingly.
Coming at me menacingly.
Menacingly, yes.
Ooh.
But it's Dirk's turn first because he had the highest initiative.
Trying to remember how to play this character. I'm not just a wind up and.
No, you're a rogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your sneak attack?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
He doesn't have a crossbow.
You are hidden, so
Range
anything.
sneak attack.
Yep. Anything within 30 feet, you can have your sneak attack because it doesn't know you're there.
Alright, am I within 30 feet? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 30 feet, exactly.
Okay. So with your
30, yep.
crossbow, if you have it out, do you have quick draw, or do you already have it out? That's the question. What did we say that from last time?
It's a move action to take it out without rapid.
Yeah, but were you guys armed last?
Yeah, we were still technically in the sewer, and we just killed those things in the. We heard that thing
But
scream
I
out.
don't think Kai's walking around holding a sword.
Okay.
So
But
I'm going to say I'm not.
you're not? Okay.
I think I still had my bow out.
Okay. Because you were behind Kai going...
Luckily, wasn't it?
Safety zone. Don't worry, the safety zone will Betsy. That's what I'm afraid of.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bow then to attack.
Alright. Roll your attack then.
Alright, so. It's been too long. Trying to think here. It's 1d8, but does it dexterity bonus for the.
Yeah, dex bonus plus base attack bonus.
Which my base attack bonus is 2, so that's plus 6. Alright, just wanted to get that out of the way. So it'll be 16.
Okay. Since it is flat-footed, because it cannot see you, you hit it.
I'm going to say
Roll for damage.
Yep, roll for damage.
And damage damage is the same thing I add my dex, or not my dex, but my base attack bonus, right?
No, you
no,
don't.
you use damage plus multi crossbows, nothing.
Oh no, it's longbow composite.
Oh, composite longbow? Then you add your strength modifier.
Alright, so plus 2. Alright.
Okay.
9.
And I learned something very sad. Because I read the rules, I'm reading the rules now.
Wait a minute. That was a sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
It's plus 2 d6s.
It's 2d6 already?
Gosh.
I think so. That's what it says, plus 2 d6. I can look it up real quick.
Well, what level are you?
Level 3.
I don't remember the thing. I just did this yesterday when I filled up the
Sorry.
thing. But yeah, because reading the rules, I found out that natural armor, when it touch attacks, they still bypass natural armor too. And that made me sad because I thought that was like, oh, you got natural armor.
You can find it?
No, I found it. It is 2d6, you're right.
Okay, so
Every other level.
It was quick.
5, 6, 11 damage plus my original 9.
Okay, well.
I didn't even get to attack, did I? Which is a good thing.
No,
Because
but-
I thought it was a bad guy, a big bad guy, and I was going to use a burn a spell
I
slot.
thought it had more hit points than that, but I suppose the sneak attacks are exactly that. They're like, hey, I'm here, guess what?
That guy is standing there, he hears it.
Okay,
What was that? And then the rat's dead.
and
I
so
didn't get to hit him.
the rat, the big, as you fire your composite longbow, it hits the rat, and it sends out this scream and then shrinks into a little rat.
Well, no, I didn't see that coming.
Arcana check.
Okay, go ahead.
14.
Well, how can I explain this one in Arcana? You noticed, I guess it was lichenism is a magical disease. If you're shot and killed as your lichen hybrid form, you revert back to your natural form.
Okay.
So,
So this seems to be like being really big seems to be some type of natural ability.
a supernatural like ability.
A supernatural ability.
Yes.
Okay.
And as you killed it, it just reverted back to its normal, original state before it was infected with lichenism or something similar to lichenism.
Where creature kind of.
Yes.
A little strange.
All right. But, because that was over very quickly, let us continue battle.
We're continuing the battle?
Yes.
Against what? Yeah, now I'm fat-footed. Which is the same as my regular AC.
All of the blood that has leaked out into the sewage and whatnot has attracted leeches. Yes, I know, this is kind of straining it, but gosh dang it. One round of combat is not enough.
Okay. Are these like super giant leeches or something?
Yes, they're
Okay.
giant leeches.
Hey, you got that salt still?
I forgot about the salt. Okay. Alright.
Okay, so are we standing in like foot deep of sewage water yucks?
Yes.
Okay.
So it is now, let's see. The leeches will take the rat's initiative turn, because that is what they rolled.
All 4 of them?
They'll attack during their turn. They all attack the same turn. So Kai, it is your turn.
Kai's turn. Kai's going to look at a specific spell here. Fire and water don't mix so well.
No.
Especially with sewage. Oh.
Fire and water make really good. Yeah, all this methane. I'm gonna use magic missile.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit these two.
Okay. Do your damage.
Where are all my dice way over there?
That's where you put them. Don't you know?
Yeah. Damage on the first guy is a 2.
What?
It's +1.
Oh.
24 +1.
Okay. Oh, that's
And damage on the second guy is 3.
okay.
It's a minion popper.
Okay, so the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4. You said it was 2.
2.
Okay. Second one was 3.
3.
Okay.
They're not minions.
Nope.
I need the rest of my dice. Where are they all over here?
That will be edited out.
Yep. Look at that big splash there.
Yeah. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Let's see, the rat is what, right here? This one will attach to the dead rat. I suppose the rat went down to normal size, so it really doesn't eat it, but it is frenzied over here. This one goes up to Dirk. This one goes up to Kai. This one just gets closer. Okay, attack leech hits with bite. Auto grapples. Lose dex bonus.
Oh no, I lose my bonus of 0.
Yeah. Drain. Dex, 1 dex around, I think. So, bites. So, the orange one will be the one attacking Dirk. The colored, foamy white water one is against Kai. Kai, does 11 hit you?
11 hits me.
What?
11 hits me.
That's what his AC is.
My AC is.
We need to get you better armor.
Can't wear armor.
What?
I use magic missile instead of activating mage armor.
Oh, that's right, you're a mage. Okay. Okay, and then 12, does 12 hit you, Kai? Or Dirk?
Nope.
Okay.
I
So,
think for now.
1d6 does 1 damage to you, Kai, and attaches.
This thing is attached to me?
Yep. You can, I think during your next round you can try and detach it with a defense or whatever.
I'm just gonna...
Essentially it's a grapple check versus.
Okay.
But this first round it automatically grapples you because it attacked or hit you.
Okay.
Alright, Dirk, your turn.
Alright, so the one that attempted to attack me, I'm going to attempt to attack him. So in my move action, I drop my bow onto the ground and pull out my rapier.
Okay.
And I swing or stab at him, plunge, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, attack.
17.
You hit. Do your damage.
I'm trying to think here. It's been too long since I used it. Since I got weapon training. Isn't the rapier with instead of strength, it's dex bonus?
To hit with your rapier, as long as you have weapon finesse, which you probably do, it's your dex bonus.
And when I stab it is
Strength.
strength. Okay, well plus
So
2.
add strength, yes.
Okay.
Alright, well anyway. That'd be 8.
Alright. This one is bloodied. No, that one's not bloodied. It's that one. Okay, that one. Yeah, that's
I love
bloodied.
how we're using alien dice for the freakishly disgusting leeches.
Yes, they are amazing dice. I love them very much. Okay, Kai, it is your turn.
Okay, 15-foot cone. How does that work here?
I'm doing this wrong still. Because you attacked those two, and that was Dirk's as the third one. So, yeah, okay, there we go. Everything's good.
15-foot cone. Can I hit this guy, and this guy?
If you do a 5-foot step here, you might be able to, right?
Okay.
And if you're going like this,
There's a good chance I'll get hit.
well, if he's controlling the 15-foot cone, as long as he doesn't go like this, you're fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid him and get
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah, you can do it like that then.
Okay. So I am going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
Still, I'm going to feel the intense heat whiffs past my head.
Oh, you're going to get really hot up in here.
I love the visualizations of this. This is just great.
Yes. They will get a reflex saving throw. I'll roll the dice first because it's a half
Okay.
thing. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's going to be 11 damage for anybody who
And the
doesn't make their save.
and the
And 5 damage for everybody who does.
okay. What is the save?
I think it was like, what, 10?
Oh, I know where it is. It's on this thing. It says your DC. The spell DC is 13 plus level. That's level 1 spell, so it's 14.
Okay, they do not save.
They do not save.
They do not save.
They'll take 11 damage.
Okay. That one dies. That one is bloodied. That one is bloodied. And this one over here that is swarming the small dead rat is untouched.
I hate leeches.
So which one died?
That would be the one that you attacked
Okay.
and got down. So, congratulations. One leech. The leech's turn. This one was attached to
Yep,
you, so
he's
it was...
attached to me.
Yep.
He's still on there. Partially chuckled.
Yeah. This one goes up to Dirk. So the one that is attached to you, Kai, takes out 1 point of dexterity damage on you.
1 point of dex.
And yep. And then bites you for 6 damage.
6 damage.
And then, Dirk. 21. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. It does 1 damage and is now attached.
What?
Yep. And this one's just happy to be around the blood. Okay,
It's my turn again.
Dirk's turn.
So I'm going to attack the one that's obviously attached to me.
Okay.
Plus... that's an... I keep forgetting. Base attack plus...
Straight. Or I guess it's dex if you're using your
Right,
weapon
yeah.
finesse.
Yeah, so that'd be 6, and that'd be 13.
You hit it.
Okay.
2 damage.
That'd be 4 damage.
Okay. That one is really in the hurt bag. You can see some of the blood that's already sucked out of you. It's kind of spurting out.
Anywho.
Remember, you also have salt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kai, your turn.
So I have a leech and it's biting me.
Yes.
And I know that they use a proboscis, which means this is this little thing that goes in your tooth.
Yeah.
I don't have bite under my racial abilities, but I'm going to freak out and scratch at it.
Okay. Do your attack.
Attacks.
Attacks.
Yeah, like with mine, I'm like stabbing it.
This is strength. So, 16.
You hit.
Okay. And 15.
You hit.
This is plus strength, right? Yes. Okay. 7 damage. And 8 damage.
Okay. You kill the one that is attached to you, and it falls off.
Okay.
You have wherever it was attached to you now are kind of bleeding because it uses that whatever stuff that makes it bleed better.
Anticoagulant.
Yes, the anticoagulant. That is the word of the day, kiddos.
Kids are listening to this.
I hope not. I labeled this as may include foul language.
Oh, okay.
Puck shit.
Yeah. What, we're being puckish?
No, puck shit? Something she said.
Okay. Alright, Leech's turn, so this one is now dead. This one is now attracted to the amount of blood that is over here because it is greater than the small little rat. It does not reach you.
Okay.
But this one is auto-attached to you, so it does d6 damage, 4 damage, and you take 1 dexterity damage.
Alright. So, is it my turn again?
It is now your turn.
Could I, like, pour the salt on it?
Yes.
Will that cause damage?
Yes, it will.
Alright. What do I... How would I even...
We'll just... Because the little thing of salt was attached to you, so if you want, you can reach in and go... Just rub it against that little sucker.
What item do I get? Any bonuses?
Since it's kind of auto-attached, I'll just give you a bonus for...
And obviously not get it.
What is your total?
Is it dexterity to pull it out and rub it on him? Or is it strength?
Well, I guess that's a dex... Well, I mean, he's using his weapon finesse, right?
That sounds
So that'd be a 12.
You hit.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we'll do a d6? Since it has, what?
It only had 1 hit point left.
Okay, so I'm
But-
going to roll.
As you slam some of the salt onto it, it shrivels up and releases you
And now I get
and
a
dies.
bleeding wound.
When my sister was really small, she tried to keep a bunch of slugs as pets. And I told her that they eat salt. You just sprinkle it on them and they eat it off each other. She was really pissed at me.
Okay.
My turn?
Yes. It's
Okay.
your turn.
Oh, this guy needs to die. I'm gonna just scratch the hell out of him.
Okay.
Well, that's a crit.
It is a possible crit, or are we going the...
Oh, yeah. You still have to confirm the crit.
Yes.
So that is a 10 plus 4, and I forget the other
You
1, so
you,
15.
You hit. It is a crit.
Okay.
You confirmed it.
And then bigger than 15.
That one is a hit.
So, roll the dice, add the modifiers, and do that twice.
Yes. And then anything with your...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 with one claw,
Okay.
and 8 with the other claw.
That one dies in a slightly less bloody mess.
And Kai hides his claws.
Okay. You've now taken out the rat and 4 leeches. Congratulations.
Woot.
The little dead body of the rat is floating in the top of the sewage.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Yeah.
End of battle. Congratulations.
I'm gonna say
Okay. Okay.
All
right.
I'm gonna eat an acorn.
Okay.
Can I attempt to retrieve my arrow?
You can attempt to retrieve your arrow. There are also the floating bodies of the leeches and the rat there. So you can always retrieve those two if you want.
Ooh, wonderful. Retrieve the bodies?
Yep.
I'll pick up the rat when I pull the arrow out, if I
Okay.
can, if it doesn't break.
You're good. You have retrieved your arrow.
Yay.
I've eaten an acorn,
Okay.
which magically healed me for the exact amount I was missing.
It's good.
And should we try to stabilize our bleeding wounds?
Yeah. Make heal checks.
I get no bonus for that, but
Okay.
I'll attempt it.
Heal, it's a wisdom. I have
Well,
no
you
wisdom.
ate an acorn, Davis.
Oh, okay.
So
That's good.
I sloppily wrap it up. It's still kind of dripping, but not as much.
I should wash this off.
yeah.
I'm based off my wisdom.
Yeah. As long as you're not using the sewage to wash it off. I make this worse.
Scoop.
Well, could I use my wisdom modifier to add to that?
Well, that is part of your heal.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
trained.
yeah. Yeah,
So that's an
that's-
11. So I sloppily wrap it. It's not bleeding as bad.
You'll be okay. Okay, you retrieve the rat, the little broken body of the rat. I guess it's not really broken. You killed it in one shot with an
Yeah.
arrow, but leeches are also there.
Do you think we should take the leeches?
What the hell do you take leeches for?
I don't know.
Fish bait.
Maybe our dwarven little friend can use them.
I forgot about that. Possible.
Alright, so we collect the bodies of the leeches.
Okay.
So we
now
have 4 leeches,
And one's rat.
1 rat.
I shall name him Splinter.
He will be mine. He will be my splinter.
Okay. You make your way back to Gurgledesh's house.
Okay.
And you're at his house now.
Secret library.
What did I do? Dun dun dun.
There you go.
Okay.
Yay. Kai's easily amused.
So we present him with all the kills.
Okay. He invites you in. You sit at his weird little table. All right. Gurgledesh takes the little body of the rat. He says,
It was big.
"Oh, I know exactly. This was Ratmo Rat. Got inside, and he." Where's my? Sorry. One thing. Okay. The rat broke into my extremely secure building. As you look to the left, another little small being rat or mouse comes in through a hole, which you can see out into the sewer proper.
Well, you know, rats can get into very tight spaces.
But mine is a secure building.
What about that rat?
I don't want him falling into a loop again.
It got in here and it drank a potion I was working on, and it agitated my rooms, and then it burst through the door, and and that, as they say, is that.
So this is the correct rat?
It is. It is.
Goody.
The whatever potion it drank, it just, became more annoying.
I thought it was
Big.
weird when it shrunk. Shrank? Shrunk it.
Oh, that happens.
Shrink it?
That happens.
Shrank. Shrunk. She? But
Gurgledesh starts doing the same thing as you were doing. Naming off words, and he's in a little infinite loop.
oh shit.
Okay. And so, try to break the loop. I said, and these leeches came out and they drank some of the blood, or attempted to, of the rat. So brought him just kiss.
Nice. I'll buy them. I can use them.
For making brooms?
What? Of course not. They're used as potions to make brooms.
So,
Now that is dealt with, would you like to purchase a broom? That's why you came here, right?
We're looking for the secret library.
Oh, right. The secret library. Okay. One moment. Gurgledesh goes over to a pouch in a drawer, waves at it, and it pops onto the table with money inside. There's 200 gold per for each leech.
whoa.
So we both get 400.
Yeah.
These leeches are really good. You can use every single part of them to do stuff.
We use them for fishing.
I can use mine as scrubbies.
Ours are not that big.
So he waves his hand again, and the leeches become small, and he puts them into a jar. Closes the jar. Let's see. All right, follow me. Okay. You follow Gurgledesh to a staircase in the back of his store, in a separate room. He ushers you down the stairs, and he says to you, I never enter this tunnel. As you come down the stairs, you see that there's a tunnel. I never entered this tunnel because it's just weird. I just don't like it. I can tell it. So I have set up this teleporter to get you to the library. Because what is a secret library if it's no longer a secret where it is?
True.
Okay, so just touch this incantation circle thing on the wall. Oh. He snaps his fingers, and a little broom appears. This is my familiar.
Kai leans over to Dirk. You're touching the circle thingy on the wall first.
Put my hand on the circle thingy.
Okay. Dirk disappears. You disappear and you, as you kind of blink, you notice that you're no longer in the tunnel where Gurgledesh.
Arcana check to see if he disintegrated.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
He did not disintegrate.
Okay. That would have been great if we rolled a 1 and be like,
Alright.
Okay.
Do you follow him?
We'll follow.
Okay. You touch the circle, you disappear, and as you blink, you are right now next to Dirk, who is kind of wandered around, slightly dizzy.
No brooms?
No brooms. There are no brooms. Gurgledesh did not fall. Oh, I forgot something. Gurgledesh all of a sudden appears, touching the mark, because there's a second mark where you were on this other side.
Okay.
He's a little bit dizzy, but then as he snaps out, I forgot to tell you how to get into the library. Silly me.
I assume there's a door.
There's a secret word. You follow this curve down this pathway, you'll come straight to the library. And you'll have to say the secret word to get in.
Okay.
Or it's more of a secret phrase, but you know. It's... okay, I will show it to you so you can say it, but don't... This line right here.
This one?
Yeah, the one in quotations.
Oh boy.
Here, I thought it
Well,
was
the
going to be like
pronunciation was important.
Brata. You know what that's from, right?
I can't remember.
The second Army of the Dead, I think, was the second movie.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
It's like, did you pronounce it right? Well, not every syllable.
Do I recognize this language?
You can roll.
Basically, is it Draconic?
It's not Draconic.
Okay,
No.
then no.
Okay, you don't. But he tells it to you, and I want to see how you pronounce it. Hopefully, I wrote it nice enough so that you can write it down.
I enter. It's written backwards.
Oh, bitch.
I was reading it upside down. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's perfect. Go ahead and read the rest of it.
I enter with the. I can't.
I enter with the intent to learn.
Oh.
So, I imagine that I'm going to be like, Narel ot stinarity yeah. What the fuck? And then he just looks at him and be like, I enter with the intent to learn.
Yes, there you go. Congratulations. You guys get an extra 1,000 points for catching that. So,
That's an experience. XP?
yes, XP. 1,000.
HP?
XP.
How about HP? I want that one.
Yeah.
I'll never die. Just keep hitting me.
If that happens, then Tarask. But, that's for later.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for today. A little bit shorter, but maybe more next week.
Thanks for
Bye.
listening. Bye.
Bye.